The main teaching of Sankhya Yoga, Krishna gives to Arjuna from shlokas 11 to 30. So today we'll see shlokas 11 to 15. First shloka 11. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Ashocyanan Vashocastvam Prajnavadamscha Bhashase Gatasu Nagatasumscha Nanusochanti Panditaha. So Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, Ashocyan means that which one should not grieve over. Ashocyan. Anvasochaha tvam. You are grieving over that. So you are grieving over that which one should not grieve over. Prajnavadam bhashase. Seemingly, you are speaking wise words. Prajnavadan. Gatasu nagatasumscha. We have to split it as Gatasun agatasun cha. Gatasu, that which is dead. Agatasu, that which is living. Panditaha na anusochanti. The wise men do not grieve over that which is dead and that which is living. Shloka 12. Natve vaham jatu nasam natvam neme janadipaha nachevana bhavishyama sarve vayamatah param. So Lord Krishna goes on to tell, Tve vaham, we have to split it as Tu eva aham. So Krishna says, Na jatu. There was never a time when aham na asam. There was never a time when I was not there. Na tvam. Same goes to you also. There was never a time where you were not there. Na ime janadipaha. Janadipaha, the kings who are present here. So there was never a time when they were not there. So Krishna is saying that all of us always existed. There was never a time when we were not there. Na chaivana bhavishyama sarve vayamatah param. Atah param. Later on in the future, vayam sarve na bhavishyamaha. We all will not exist. That situation will never arise. Na cha eva. So in the past also we always existed. In the future also we will always be there. Shloka 13. Dehi nosmin yatha dehe kaumare yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptir dhiras tatra na muhyati. Dehi nosmin, we have to split it as Dehinaha asmin. Yatha asmin dehe. In that manner in which in our body, Dehinaha. Dehin refers to the soul. So in our body, the soul experiences Kaumaram, childhood, Yauvanam, youth, Jara, old age. Tata dehantara praptihi. In the same manner, the soul acquires and experiences another body. Dhiraha tatra na muhyati. The wise man doesn't get confused about this, says Lord Krishna. Shloka 14. This is a very beautiful shloka where Lord Krishna explains about the nature of our thoughts and feelings and how they arise. Matra sparshastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkadaha agamapayino nityastam stitikshasva bharata. So Krishna says, Hey Kaunteya, hey Arjuna, matra sparshahatu. What you are experiencing is matra sparsha. Sparsha, as we all know, is touch. Matra refers to the sense objects. As we all know, we perceive through our 5 sense organs called the Jnanendriya. So these Jnanendriyas, what they see, the object, that is called matra. That which we see, that which we hear, those are referred to as matra. So what Lord Krishna is saying is, Arjuna, matra sparshaha. This, our sense organs touching the object of the senses, that causes shitoshna sukha dukkadaha, shita ushna, feelings of cold and heat, sukha dukkadaha, happiness and sorrow. So all these feelings which arise in us are due to the contact between the sense organs and the respective sense objects. Agamapayino nityaha. We have to split it as Agamapayinaha anityaha. Agama, that which comes, apayinaha, that which goes away. So these thoughts and feelings, they come and go. So they are anityaha. They are temporary. They are not permanent. Tan titikshasva. So you have to just bear them and endure them. Hey Arjuna. That's what Lord Krishna says. Shloka 15. Yam hi na vyatayantyete purusham purusharshabha samadukka sukham dhiram somrittatvaya kalpate. So Lord Krishna says, Hey Purusharshaba, hey Arjuna, ete. Ete, he is referring to the contact, what was seen in the earlier shloka. The contact between the sense organs and the sense objects. So we have to interpret this as Ete yam samadukka sukham dhiram purusham na vyatayanti. So these contacts, to whom it doesn't bother or it doesn't trouble, vyatayanti, to whom it doesn't trouble, such a person who is samadukka sukham dhiram, who is equal in sorrow and happiness, a wise man. To such a person, this contact between the sense organs and the sense objects doesn't trouble, doesn't bother. Saha amrutatvaya kalpate. Such a person, amrutatvaya, for immortality, kalpate. Such a person is fit or eligible for immortality, says Lord Krishna.